Hi, I'm Ruggero from One Foot in the Door, and today I want to talk about comedy on the screen. Now, a lot of the time, things that I talk about refer more to drama, to tragedy, or in general to serious acting on camera. And that's because comedy has slightly different rules, I think. The very bottom line of comedy is that it needs to be funny. So things are usually bigger, they are usually louder, they're usually more theatrical. And there's a very specific reason for this. Most of the time in comedy, we laugh at the characters. We don't laugh with them, we laugh at them. It depends, not always, but very often that's what it is. So we need a certain detachment from the character. Remember that any comedy is a tragedy for the characters. We laugh at them because of this detachment, because we don't feel for them too much, we're not too connected, at least not in the moments when the joke happens. Then we can get very connected to them later on. And you know, my teacher used to say, if we laugh with them, we can cry with them. And that's absolutely true. That's why it's important to have also comic relief moments in serious movies, for example. But, you know, at least in the moment when the jokes happen, we need a certain detachment from the characters. We can't be fully emotionally invested and connected with them in the same way that we need to be in a drama, in a serious moment, okay? So that's a first slight difference. And then, as I said, the bottom line is it needs to be funny. And that's it. It needs to be funny. And sometimes you need a certain level of energy to make it funny, to get that timing, to get that thing. That being said, what I keep telling you about screen acting still applies. The biggest difference between stage and screen, I've said it many times, it's how close the audience is to the characters. How close we are to them. You might have seen a couple of reaction videos I made to great moments of acting in movies and TV series, and I've pointed out a few funny moments that were funny because of this closeness, because of this, because we could really see all the reactions in the actor's face in a way that we wouldn't be able on the stage. At the same time, those reactions are not small or subtle. This is why I don't like when people say, oh, for screen you just need to be smaller. No, you don't. You really don't. Some reactions need to be big and loud and funny and quirky, depending on the style of the comedy as well. Some comedies are bigger than others. But if you know how to utilize this much closer relationship you have with your audience, you can be extremely funny with just a tweak, you know, just a glimpse of a little something that nobody would ever see on the stage, but we totally see it on camera. So I hope this helps. As I said, I will be more specific. If you check out those reactions videos, I do give you some specific examples of these things. But let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you have any requests for other topics or things you'd like me to talk about, please again leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to ring the bell and subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.